7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
What's going on, world? MrXsee coming to you with a live stream today. And let's go ahead and jump on in on it. Hopefully the video pops up and works fine. Hope everybody's doing well. So today's going to be a little hodgepodge of things. We're definitely going to do some live races. But I do have to wrap up one or two races with the LaFerrari Aperta event. Unfortunately, I don't have enough parts on the car, so I will not be able to actually complete the event. Last time I had 37 upgrades. When I wrapped it up, I was able to pick up my free stage 6 part, and that took me to 37 upgrades, so I have a total of 3 stage 6. But that turbo that I picked up only gave me 1 stage 6 fusion to be able to put on, which was an epic fusion. So I went from 117 to 118. So I don't expect a whole lot. I tinkered around with different tunings and things like that. I just don't have enough fusions on here due to lack of stage 6 to really get any type of speed boost or performance out of the car. So right now I'm sitting at my Ferrari crates. I've collected all 12 of the 70th anniversary crates, and I've collected 7 plus 4 of the LaFerrari Aperta crates. So I collected a grand total 11 of those and 10 of the others, or 12 of the others, and still I only got 3 stage 6 parts out of it for the Aperta. So now I'm going to go ahead and collect my 50 bronze keys for my Jerry's Daily Bonus. And we're going to go ahead and pick that on up. Woohoo! Why didn't I start on the Chitonic? Not for sure what the Chitonic was. You talking about the beat? I typically like to have the music playing a little bit before I start talking. But let's just go ahead and jump on in, work on doing these couple races that I have available to me. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and go to this difficult, hard race. A hard race. See if I can collect 70 gold out of it. Wish me luck. Let's see here. So yeah, this challenge for the LaFerrari Aperta was extremely difficult compared to the other challenges that they had for the 70th anniversary races. It reminded me of the Plymouth Plymouth Roadrunner that they had in there. The Plymouth, I guess how would you say it? You would say Hobbs Roadrunner GTX, but it was a Plymouth. But those races were very difficult. I didn't finish that event either. Why didn't I start on the Bugatti? Because I was actually going to be doing these LaFerrari races here. And when I go into live races with the Bugatti, the whole purpose of me, oh, I won. Look at that. 70 gold coins is mine. But the Bugatti, I didn't start on that because I wasn't going into live races with it. Primarily when I go into live races with that car, it is not to swap, it is not to race, it is just to find bots. Because that car always gets in a lobby where I don't get a chance to beat anybody at all fairly. It goes into a 9.3 lobby, a 9.4 lobby, and it barely, every now and then does a 9.5, it mostly does 9.6. So if I can't beat anybody in the races, it's kind of worthless to go in there because the majority of people will race you, take the win, and then leave. Even if they do say swap. Oh, ranked up and got 35 more gold coins. So that's 105 gold coins I just earned in one race. I'll buy that for $1. Alright, let's see here. The Spider at 1590. Now one thing is the LaFerrari Aperta event requires you to go a 7.9 to complete. 7.9. Keep that in mind and look at my time at the end here and where I actually run to. And that Spider's going to come on up and just sitting right there by my side in essence. And there it goes. The 918 Spider has a fast comeback. So a 7.9 compared to my 10.0. Yeah, so I'm nowhere close to getting complete with these races here. So let's go to the garage, do a little tuning, see if I can get it into the 9.9 or the 9.8 range. We'll just do a little bit of tuning and do one race with it. I'm not going to spend a lot of time knowing that I'm not going to be able to complete any of these races. So we'll jump to the tune screen. Pain calipers. Calipers for the freshness. This particular car doesn't have any options for freshness. Alright, we'll boost the nitro up a little bit. Tinker around with the tire pressure some. Let's make it 65. Alright. Final drive, not a lot we can do here. I watched Millie do a post about the LaFerrari event on the end, and he showed his time, Millie's CSR 2, and I was like, good grief, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. So in this particular car, calipers is not available, and that's because this car is a multi-star car, so it has more than a standard amount of stars for a tier 5 car. Tier 5 cars and tier 4 cars are both 3-star cars when you get them from crates. So if you have a tier 4 or a tier 5 car and it's 4 stars or 5 stars, then you won't be able to have any type of freshness change to the car. But whenever I buy cars that I need to customize, I always customize the calipers, the livery, and the paint. Those are the three things that I always customize. I buy the interior from by default at the beginning, and that's the only thing that I buy and leave on the car. Everything else I ship back to factory. So let's go ahead and try this next race and see what we can do. See if we can get it down below 10.0. This car gets around 7.8 maxed out. I believe it's either 7.8 or 7.7, one of those two fully maxed out with 135 fusions on it. It'll be a long time before I get that car maxed out, if I ever get it maxed out. Alright, I didn't start off exactly how I wanted to on that one, so I plan on doing a rematch of this race. I wanted to shift the gears up quickly and trying to talk and do things at the same time. I didn't pay attention to my launch. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to tackle this again. My goal is to try to get below 10.0 on my time. I know I'm not going to get to 9.8, so I'm not worried about winning the race. Nope, didn't get below 10.0. That's a 10.01, 10.022. So this car is maxed out for me on what I have available. If I had more stage 6, I would go ahead and drop more fusions on it. I have plenty of fusions that I can put on it. I just don't have any ability to because I don't have any stage 6s. So this car has a total of 118 fusions on it. The LaFerrari Aperta 70th anniversary. The GTC4 Lusso 70th anniversary. I have 47 of 135 fusions on this car. Now look at that. I got 41 out of 42 upgrades on this car. Why couldn't I get that same type of luck with the LaFerrari Aperta? Then I could have completed the challenge if I'd have had that type of luck. The 488 Spider 70th anniversary. I got 41 out of 42 upgrades on this, and I got 118 out of 135 fusions on it. Looking at the 70th anniversary F12 Berlinetta, I got 39 out of 42 upgrades and 106 out of 135 fusions. The 70th anniversary California T, I got 59 of 98 fusions on this and 41 out of 42 upgrades. And the last one, the 48 GTB 70th anniversary, 42 out of 42 upgrades and 87 out of 135 fusion. So I was able to do pretty good in the past. I won the set of races on all 5 of the cars that I had purchased. I just was not able to win the set of keys on the one that I got for free. Now, one thing I did notice earlier today, you can put your top up on your car. This works on the regular 488 Spider from Ferrari as well as the 488 Spider 70th anniversary. And that's just a little cool feature right there you get to watch. See the little top pop and it drops it on down. You can tap on it again and it'll close up. And then your hard top just folds right back on into the car. And now you got a soft top again. And that's pretty stinking cool. So what I plan on doing now is showing off my Fate of the Furious cars real quick. Take just a couple minutes. Roughly how much? It's hard to say. I purchased different items in the game throughout the listing of the game. So it's easy to say, oh, just $20 or $30. But I purchased a wide variety of cars at different price factors that they had on them. So investment wise, I spent easily $200, easily. But reading online and listening to different people talk about their blogs and their gaming habits with this game in particular, I'm a cheapskate. Some people spend $200 on a single car buying all the crates to upgrade the cars when they buy them. Each one of those crates costs, in this particular case, $2.99 for the regular 70th anniversary Ferrari crate, and it costs $3.99 for the LaFerrari Aperta crate. So buying, 5, 10, 15, 20, or even 40 crates is what some people out there do. I can't financially do that. Can't afford to give a game $200-300 all at once. But over the time period that I've been on the game, which has been over a year and a half, I've probably given out maybe $250, maybe $300, I don't know. But my ice charger here, I got this at 42 of 42 upgrades and 135 fusions on it in Storm Dust. Letty's Rally Fighter, I got that at 42 of 42 upgrades and 84 fusion parts. And Tracit, that's the Letty's Rally Fighter. That was the last car to purchase for the Fate of the Furious. Roman's Murcielago, I have that at 42 of 42 upgrades and 135 of 135 fusion. And Arancio. Here in Tej's WRX STI, I got 135 out of 135 fusions, so that means I got 42 of 42 upgrades, and that's in Vladovin. Best I can pronunciate it. Over in this next one, I have Hobbs Roadrunner GTX by Plymouth. This is at 134 or 135 with fusions, and it's in black, and I got all 42 upgrades on it. Then I have Hobbs Demon. This is at 135 out of 135 fusion and 42 of 42 upgrades in Billet Silver. Then I have Letty Stingray. That's at 98 of 98 fusions and 42 of 42 upgrades, and it comes in Red Hot. And why do you feel that they're greedy? What do they force you to do to spend money on that makes you say that they're greedy? 42 of 42 upgrades and 98 of 98 fusion on Tej's AMG GTS in Designo Alinite Gray Magenta, I assume, Magnet. And next up we have Ramsey Subaru BRZ in Catalina Blue. That's an 84 fusion parts and 42 out of 42 upgrades. And the last two cars that we have available from the Fate of the Furious, first one up of the last two, is Roman's BR9. This comes in white with 98 of 98 fusions and 42 of 42 upgrades. And the last car we have here is Shaw's F-Type. And I have this in 98 of 98 fusions and 42 of 42 upgrades, and that's in British Racing Green. And that's the Fate of the Furious. So starting here, we'll jump all the way over on the other side of the garage. Elite License 1, Angel Civic 1.5 VTEC. Tier 1 car, available in purple stars. There's 3 of them. Shayna's Range Rover Evoque, Tier 2 car. Has 3 stars as well. Amelia's LB M4 Coupe. This is a 4-star car, Tier 3. And these are all purple star cars. Next up is KJ's GTR Nismo R35. And this is a Tier 4 car and it has 5 purple stars. And last for Elite License 1 is Larry's GTA Spano, Tier 5 car with 5 purple stars. They don't force me, it's just the amount of money you need to spend to get one car and max it. You don't have to spend any money to max any cars out. The majority of the cars in the game are free. It just requires you to have patience to get the majority of the cars. I see people say the exact same thing you just said, and they feel the exact same way you feel. And it's more of an impression that people have about them having cars that you buy in the game or having you buy things to upgrade the game. If you have patience, you can upgrade those cars for free. You don't have to spend money on crates to get it. Everybody's infatuated with the idea that you have to have a car maxed out in order to do anything with it, or otherwise it's useless, and that's not the case. So Elite License 2 begins with Conduit's Golf GTI MK1, and this is a Tier 1 car, and it comes in 3 stars. Then we have Finn's Exige 360 Cup. This is the Tier 2 car, and it comes in 3 stars. Then you have Kayaya's Silvia S15. This is a Tier 3 car, and this is in 4 stars. But that's the thing. You don't have no cars that you have to pay for. You choose to pay for the cars. So if you choose to max the cars out, then you pay extra for the impatient people. Tier 4, Ashley's Camaro ZL1. This is a Tier 4 car, and it's 5 stars in purple. And last up on the list is Dana's 911 GT3 RS, Tier 5 and 5 purple stars. So, to your point about the amount of money that you have to pay to upgrade your cars, that you pay for the cars and how much you have to pay to upgrade them. This car, the GTB I just showed you, I didn't pay anything other than buying the car. For all 6 of these cars in this garage, I didn't pay anything other than buying the car. And as you can see, a few of them are close to maxed out, and they could be maxed out if I actually wanted to put the fusions on them. No, if you play competitive, you don't want your car to be maxed. That's not an accurate statement. That's only what people want is a max car. Playing competitive does not require a max car. You can take a car that has 60 out of 75 fusions or 60 out of 100 fusions, go into a race lobby and win every race in that race lobby. And you're competitively winning. You're not swapping. You're winning every single race. Competitive just simply means that you're trying to win the races. It doesn't mean that you will win the races, but you're trying to win the races. And that's the goal. And the goal is to get the most amount of points that you can get. So it doesn't say you have to have a 5-star purple star Tier 5 car to get the most amount of points. That's not true. Maxed out cars don't guarantee a win. Maxed out cars can help you win, but it doesn't guarantee a win. So you don't have to max out the cars. You can just be patient and wait to get the parts to be able to upgrade your cars. And that's what you really should do. Especially if you don't want to spend money. You should wait to upgrade your cars. Don't feel like you have to max out your cars at the beginning. If you look at a lot of the top crews up there, if you see them into different lobbies, and actually that's one of the things I wanted to do. I'm going to take this car that I just actually upgraded. By the way, this is a free car, didn't spend a nickel on it. And these are all 128 fusions that I got for this car for free. Didn't spend a nickel on any of those. But if you look at those cars that you see in there, a lot of their cars are not maxed out immediately. They go in with certain cars, you know, the Ferraris that you can purchase, the McLarens that you can purchase, cars you can purchase. They buy a bunch of those cars and have a ton of inventory that allows them to actually be able to max out the cars quicker, but they don't max them out until they get to stage 6 upgrades. Now, some people have figured out how to game the system to get stage 6 upgrades faster than others, whether they're buying the cars that they can't buy. They do have hacks out there for Android where any car that says win you can click on and buy it for a gold coin. Let's see what PDL Swap does. He's probably going to run a 7.5. But let's see if he swaps. But I'm going to try to win the race. I'm competitive. I'm not here to swap. I'm here to race. So let's see how we do. But yeah, competitively, everybody races differently. If you're really looking to get the maximum amount of RP every day, then you're going to swap. You're not going to get 300,000 points per day. Race void. Yay. Always fun. You're not going to get 300,000 points every single day without swapping. Just the nature of the game. You can get 100,000 points. You can get 150,000. You could probably even get 200,000 every day, but you're not going to get 300,000 every single day unless you're swapping. Let's see if this person wants to raise up. Someone else jumped in. Yes, you can beat the fastest car in the game because everybody doesn't have their cars all maxed out. Nope, it voided out. So nope, I didn't win the race. It's timing out for me apparently. But no, you can race once again. I'll take a slower car. I'll take the Chiron Red and put it into a lobby, and I'll show you exactly what I'm saying. Chiron Red is not the fastest car in the game. It's a mediocre car at best. And how I have it tuned, I have it max tuned to get the most EV out of it. And look what cars show up in the lobby with me. Remember seeing those Hobbs Roadrunner GTXs there? We're going to see those in this lobby as well. And that's because not everybody has all their cars tuned out. This Beast Mode car there has a 570VX that runs an 8.2. This runs, I believe, at 8.3. I'm going to race this person just to race them because, as I said, yeah, the Chiron Red is one of the slowest. It may be the slowest or one of the slowest. But I'm not going to have a chance to beat this person. And let's see here. And the fastest I can run in this is a 9.6, sometimes 9.5. This particular time I did a 9.7. But they ran a 9.569. I've never gotten that car to go that fast. So I'm never going to win in this car against these other cars. It's one of the faster cars in real life, but it's not the fastest car in real life. The Dodge Demon off the production line beats out the Bugatti, beats out the Chiron Red and the Huracan. So once again, you can get these cars and you can jump into the right car with the right tuning and the right setup, and you're going to be able to beat other people who have different cars. They even have the fastest car in the game. So don't get yourself all balled up thinking that you need to have the fastest car in order to win and be competitive. You can race any car and win and be competitive. It's about getting your car to go into the right lobby so that you actually have a chance to win. Let's race Ronald. See if Ronald wants to race. I could probably beat him. That's why it's not going to connect. Something I always say to myself. I could probably beat that person. That's why it's not going to connect. Otto Manipier. Hyra BC against Hyra BC. Will the gray win or the white? Let's see. Wait for the car to jump. There we go. And he's not racing. Probably could have beat him too. Oh, here he comes. Went by so fast, didn't even see him. You lose. He went by so fast, didn't even see him finish. I ran slow that time. Can't win when you run slow. Gotta run fast. P1 GTR with the big old Pirelli tires. And it timed out too. Looking for races. Alright, let's go against Jean Renee Charles. We can be heroes. Oh, he wanted to jump immediately into the race. And got him. You win. All right, let's see what we get. Ran an 8.3 again. I'm running slow today. 816 points. That's all I got? 816? I feel ripped off. I guess. I'm not that passionate into customizing cars and things like that to me personally to find value in that. I know that other games have it. I believe the console versions of different games offer that. I personally am just not a gamer to know what games do what. Can't find nobody to race. Alright, let's take Wasim. Win one, lose one from Scorpions. Fastest car in the game. It runs a 7.2. If you get it right, it runs a 7.1. Let's see if I can catch him. See if I can catch him. He's running down the highway. He's running down the highway. Past him. Ka-chinga, ka-chinga, ka-chinga. Just took out the fastest car in the game. And I didn't even run my fastest that I can run. Only got 845. Now he had win one, lose one on his name. And that's one thing in my personal global chat, they got into an argument. All these win losses and these swappers and all this stuff. This happens to me all the time. People have win loss on their name that they want to swap and they never swap. I didn't say I would not like it. I just said I'm not that into it to, oh man, I really want this feature. I really want it. Because to me, it's just not a high requirement on my list of interests. If they had it, I would use it. They don't have it, I'm not upset about it not being there either. It's a-okay to have more features. All right, he's ready to jump into the race. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, good start. Oh, it froze on me and I lost. Did he run a 7.9 on me? No, he ran an 8.2. All right, it looked like he went by much faster than that. I'm your Huckleberry. He ran an 8.2. Guess I need to drive this car a little bit more since I can't seem to get into the 8.2 times more consistently. I actually could have won that race if I would have ran it better. Racing majors. 1 win, 1 loss. Alrighty, now I'm going to try to run it as fast as I can. Got to get my shifting right. And they want to jump right into the race too. Alright, that's close enough to get me right. Can I chase him down? Can I chase him down? Yes, I chased him down. And I ran an 8.2 finally. I can still run faster. And I first over 1,000. Hey, I'll buy that for $1. Try to tune what? This particular car, or by tuning with the kits and the other features on it? Not for sure what you mean tuning. This car is tuned. I can run faster. I'm just not doing it. I don't drive it enough that I can consistently drive it at the fast times that I can do it as. That's the one thing about racing your cars. When you have cars that you can win in, you have to drive them more frequently so you can know all the little nuances of the driving capability that you need to do in order to drive it right. Because if you don't drive it right, you're not going to win. Rookie racer. How fast, officer? All right, we got a bet screen. All right, we got a race. Woohoo! The track is loading up. Oh, he's ready to go. All right. And here he comes passing me. Nope, didn't pass me up. Woohoo! Not reading it late, I'm reading it as it pops up. You can look at your screen and see when it pops up. Well, I ran an 8.3, didn't run as fast, and I only got 647. It's horrible. I can only read the comment when it shows up. If your comment comes up late, that's not something I have control over. You accuse me of reading it late. All right, let's try this 918 Spider. Waiting on opponent. It's not gonna race. And we'll go ahead and go back to the lobby. We'll find somebody else who wants to use these last 2 fuel pips. Oh, it's the same lobby. We can't find new racers going to the same lobby. We have to get to a new lobby. Okay, new lobby. Swapping. Titan and their 918s. Furia. Let's see if this guy in his Murcielago wants to race. Can't read it late. I read it on time. You sent it late. I'm gonna blame you for it showing up late. Let's try SJ1. Yeah, you're gonna take the blame for the comments showing up late for me to read it late. I'm not gonna take the fault for that. I have a time stamp on my screen that I can reference back to and show you when your comment showed up. And SJ1 is not gonna race. Why did I let that time out? Let's try Scott from the mob. Awesome, we got bets. And we got a race. All right, let's go ahead and jump on in this. Passed him. Woohoo! I'll take that win. Ran an 8.294. But I only got 733 points. Sorry, buddy. I can't swap with people getting that low amount of RP. And this is why I'm more a fan of racing bots than I am racing people. Bots, I can get over 1,000 RP every single time. I race people, most of the time I don't even get 1,000. It showed up on time for what? Your tuning comments showed up after. What really come on you? You would not like customized cars? You're disappointed? Or try to tune it? I think the tuning was about the customized options. But you have a comment in between the customized options and the tune it. Really? I didn't click on Hannibal.
No, I'm not a writer. Okay.
I clicked on a little robot there so I can get my 1,300 points. That have been the best points I got out of all these races. Oh well. It is what it is. Couldn't connect to Carlito. Let's try Zephyr. Nope, can't relate. It's okay. You can put your comments all out of order and tell me that I'm reading them late. That's fine. Sorry, Candyman. This is not the Seven Worlds Gaming who is always broke and race people for 208 RP and bets all kinds of money. AWA, JP, and not for sure what those symbols stand for.
This is the moves for those who.
Are you listening?
Alright, tried to jump on the race and he's not going to win. He should have jumped out to a lead to have a chance. Alright, ran an 8 there. He ran an 8.9. I hope he slowed down. 554 RP. Pooey. I have no delay on the stream. There may be a delay on getting it to you, but there's no delay on the stream. I don't have any delays on the stream with me reading anything and showing up. Prime example right now, 15:54. Not 15:54. 41 minutes after. Oops. Got to hit the launch. It's going to cost me time. But I was able to beat him. Ooh! Take that! I ran an 8.4 and I still won. Bad racing by that guy. 866 points. Alright, let's go ahead and buy some fuel. 42 after now. My clock just rolled over. So it's 42 minutes after the hour. So when you look at your clock, it should be 42 seconds after the hour. I raced somebody earlier in my tier 2 car, and they lost the race. They challenged me, and I beat them again, and I told them, give me money. They gave me all their money. They went opponent all in and lost the race. I'm like, so why, if you have no money, are you betting money? I never understood people who do that. If you have no money, don't bet no money. It's 3 after now. Oh, didn't race the bot. Chose him instead. Let's choose the bot. That was hilarious. They took all my bots away. Refuse. Come on, Emmanuel. Race me. Only people I give money to is people that I know in my crew or from my global chat. Other than that, I don't give money away to just random strangers. Yay! Another win is a win. $375 RP. Disgusting. I am never going to rank up at this rate. I've had one race over 1,000 RP against a person. This has been disgusting. That's why you need swappers who actually swap, who actually get you good RP. Oh yeah, it's just a game. There's nothing wrong with giving money away, but I don't give money away to strangers. Know me, you can get some money. I gave one guy, I think $5 million, who basically was just starting out. He eventually came into my crew, and then he disappeared, and he said he thought we kicked him out when neither one of us kicked him out. Then he tried to give me the money back, which was fine, but I told him just give it to somebody else who might need it. I don't have a need. Everybody deserves a chance. That's the one thing that they do, is make it difficult in the beginning. If you ask me for money, yeah, sure, why not? I earn a lot of cash in the game, so I don't mind giving away money, but I don't give it away to strangers. Alright, let's go ahead and tackle this Amelia's LB M4. Picked up a W. And I got 399. This is just as bad as being on the wild card. I can get 800 to 1,000 or 1,500 points from racers, and then the wild card gets activated, and then all of a sudden start getting 400 from them, plus the wild card makes it the same point total that I was getting before the wild card was activated. Okay, what did I say about what? Did you hear my response to about giving money away, or don't know where you left off at since you just stepped away? What about money? Testing 1, 2, 3. Money is not really a direction of the answer. Did you hear me respond to the question that you asked about money? Or are you asking another question about money? Because after you asked me would I give you money, I immediately answered you. And I don't know if you're still talking about the answer or not. So once you figure it out, then I can answer your question. Alrighty, so I'm going to be wrapping up the stream in a few more minutes. I'm going to change out cars one more time. And go do a couple more live races, but the stream will be ending in a few minutes. Brucho. Blind luck. The only ones I knew was trying to get the accounts transferred were people that commented on my videos. So someone had commented on the video that it was back up, so I assumed that they got it transferred. And I lost. Am I back in the 7 lobbies again? Nope. This is the 8-2 lobbies. Jeez. Yeah, this is my luck with this car. Interesting. So again, I personally don't know anybody who's trying to get their account transferred. I just know the people who commented on the videos. Everybody I know who knew about the transferring before I talked to them about it, they had done theirs already and they haven't been changing from device to device. All these early shifts messing me up, man, messing me up. No, I don't have anybody in my crew trying to get their account transferred. Yay! Let's see if he lets me win. Come on, jump. Oh, okay, this is gonna time out. Nope, won't let me win. Swappers. Gotta love swappers. We ain't gonna let you swap. He ran the same time twice. Alright, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and drop on off the stream. You guys have a great day, great evening, great night, and I'll talk with you later. Keep your tires on the asphalt.